Hello everyone, it is me, Megamaniacs here, back for another second channel video. So back in July of 2024, I made a video called The Winners and Losers of the LEGO Star Wars Summer 2024 Wave. And that video did very well. There was a lot of very positive feedback there. It was overall a very great time. Everyone seemed to really enjoy the concept and the video, despite me just straight up yoinking it. But overall, I did really enjoy making that video, and now that it's December, we have an entire new wave of LEGO Star Wars to look at, so I figured let's continue this tradition and take a look at the winners and losers of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 wave. And if you're wondering why I don't have a face cam today, well, I don't really feel like it, man. I mean, like, what do you want from me? It's my channel, I'm gonna do what I want, so if I don't want a face cam, I'm not gonna do a face cam. Got it? Got it. So, because most of these sets were revealed either last week or just revealed today, we're going to be going from the cheapest set to the most expensive set in order. Starting out with the Mando and Grogu's N1 Starfighter 4+ set. This set is another 4+ set as usual, however, I actually really enjoy this one. You get technically 3 minifigures with the brand new Din Djarin Mandalorian minifigure from a few years ago, finally in a actually cheaper set, kind of, maybe. I mean, it's not really that much cheaper than the previous cheaper set you could get them in, but I mean, alright. But however, it is nice to get a kinda cheaper set with that version of Mando and the Darksaber. You get Grogu in his little hover pod, which is always nice to see. We don't really get the hover pod much. And R5-D4 as a droid, which is a droid I don't believe we have ever gotten before, based off the Mando Season 3. It's kind of like his droid now. And honestly, for a 4+ set, this is probably one of the best they've made overall. Like, I think the build for the N1 is very nice. It is very clean. It looks very faithful to the source material, despite being in that, like, weird 4+ scale to where everything's, like, big. You know, it's like, it's a good set. I really do enjoy this. I think for, just, like, little kids, obviously I'm not the target demographic for this, but, like, for little kids, this is a pretty nice set overall. I am a big fan. However, I will say, the price is pretty bad. This is going to be a common theme with this video, but the price is pretty rough. 30 US dollars is, but like, at 4+ standards, this actually is not that bad of a price, because 4+ sets are notoriously insanely overpriced for literally no reason. It's really dumb. However, I will still consider this a big W set here, because, like, honestly, they kind of knocked out of the park with this. The really only issue is that price tag, which is sadly just the standard for 4+ sets. Coming in next, we have Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor, retailing for, coming with 3 minifigures technically: Anakin Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano, and R7A7. And having 290 pieces. Now, hot Megamaniacs take incoming. I actually kind of like this set. Let's go ahead, set aside the price for a minute, because we will have our time to discuss that. Just disregarding the price, the set is gorgeous, right? I love the red Interceptor look here. Ahsoka is my second favorite Star Wars character, so there might be a little bit of a bias here, but I just think that crimson red color is so fire on this Interceptor. Not to mention the minifigures are like 60% perfect. Like, Ahsoka is the best Ahsoka minifigure we have ever gotten, hands down. It is by far peak. I love it. This version of Ahsoka is probably my favorite version of Ahsoka, and overall, they nailed it, okay? They nailed it. The midi legs with grunting on them, perfect. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more with this minifigure, honestly. And R7 is also very nice. We haven't gotten R7 since like 2009, so it's really nice to see Ahsoka's astromech, the goat. return in Lego form. I will say, I'm not a big fan of the Anakin Skywalker minifigure. I don't really know what they did to my bro. He looks weird, his face doesn't look right, and his robes are kind of just, like, odd looking. I think it would have been cool to finally get, like, the armored version of Clone Wars Anakin, but I was probably asking for too much there. However, the big downside to this set is the $45 price tag. 290 pieces price per piece. This is, it's really bad. And just for what you're getting here, it doesn't seem like a $45 set, right? You'd think this would be significantly cheaper, like, say $30 maximum, but no, we're not doing that anymore, I guess. It is truly absurd. I don't know what they're doing. There is only one set in this entire wave I feel is not overpriced. This is not one of them. I love this set, it is gorgeous, but that price just kills all excitement I could have for it. Moving up price to $50 US, we have the Acclamator class assault ship, the newest in the midi-scale line of sets. Now, this has been a line of sets I've been very positive on ever since it started. The Executor is amazing. It is a fantastic set. The Invisible Hand is one of the best sets from 2024. Even though I wasn't, like, the biggest fan of the Tantive and Falcon, I still heavily enjoyed both of those sets. I'm not a big fan of the Acclamator. I don't really know. I think the actual ship in universe is kind of cool, and I think what's here is nice. It's not, like, bad, but it's so tiny. It is so small. Like, disregarding the renders, when you see, like, an in-person picture of this thing, it is so incredibly tiny. This is by far the smallest midi-scale set, and I'm pretty sure it has the least amount of pieces too, which is kind of mind-boggling. Like, what are we doing? Why? Not to mention that this is only $3 less than the Invisible Hand, which, I mean, putting that into perspective is absurd. I don't know. This set, I like the details on it. I think it looks nice. But again, that price is absolutely absurd. And we have a tie at the $70 price range, with two sets sitting at that $70 price range. We'll talk about the second midi-scale set first, since we just talked about the first one. The midi-scale, or Starship Collection, Home 1 Star Cruiser. Now, this set is nice, kind of. I like the build for this, similar to the last one. I think this one is the weaker build. I think this kind of falls into the over-designed category, used a little bit. Like, it doesn't look Lego to me. This kind of looks like a Mega set, like a Mega Construct set, almost. Like, this doesn't look real to me. I don't know, maybe it's just like the weird renders where everything looks like way too perfect. Maybe it's the fact there's just like 3 studs sewing on this thing in total. I know some people really love that entirely clean look, and I think sometimes it can look really nice. For example, the Invisible Hand has many parts of it that have this very nice clean look. But, I don't know, I think this borders on too much, but that's just kind of a me thing. I know I'm probably the only one who has that issue. Overall, size-wise, it looks like it's probably about the same size as the Invisible Hand, maybe a slight bit longer. I think that's fine for the Home one. However, again, we're at 500 pieces and $70. Chat, what are we doing? I don't understand why this one in particular is $70. I mean, we don't have any minifigures. We don't really have any reason. There's no, like, prequel tax to where LEGO thinks you can get more money out of prequel sets. No, this is just the Home 1. I mean, the Home 1's cool, but I don't think it's driving that many sales, right? This is by far, in my opinion, the most overpriced midi-scale set. Honestly, probably my least favorite as well. Out of all of the ones they've made, I'm not big on the Home 1, so I'm gonna kind of consider this a loss. I mean, the set's fine. It's not, like, insanely bad, but it's also not, like, great in my personal opinion. It's not a set I will be picking up. The other set coming in at $70 US is the long-awaited ARC 170 Starfighter. It has been a long time since we got an ARC 170, man, and I mean a long, long time. I truly think it is kind of insane that it has taken this long to get a new ARC 170, but here we are. The set comes with 4 minifigures, technically. The Clone Pilot Oddball, Jag, and just an unnamed random Clone Pilot, along with R4P44, which, I mean, it's the green guy. Whoa, it's the green guy from all of the other ARC 170s. Whoa. The actual build for the ARC 170, I am a pretty big fan of. I think it's a little tiny. Personally, I think I'm just too used to the older ARC 170s, to where the older ARC 170s were a lot bigger. I mean, I have the original one, and that kind of dwarfs this, really. However, it is more, like, in scale with all of the other ships they've been making recently, so I think that's fine. But again, I think this is probably the second most overpriced set of the wave, with 497 pieces weighing in at $70. That is insane. Genuinely insane. I don't get it. LEGO's pricing has me just completely bamboozled and confused. Like, I don't get any of this. Like, why? Yeah, when I first saw that price to piece ratio, that really hindered my enjoyment of this set. Which is not something I really want to say. I want to be really hyped for the ARC 170, but that price is really hurting me. I don't know. I think the set is a very, very nice set. I will probably still get it day one with VIP points, because, yeah, I'm not spending full $70 on it. But, like, come on, guys. Come on. We can price this better, okay? This is like a $50 set, maximum, okay? Come on, guys. And saving the best for last, and the only set that is a fair price, we have Grogu with hover, his little hover chair. I don't even know. This thing is gorgeous. I love it so much. I didn't get the last Buildable Grogu they made in 2021, mainly because I thought it was ugly. I didn't really like it. It was kind of dumb. I wasn't a big fan of it. This, though, this is peak. Not only does it have 1,000 pieces for $100, which to me, I think that is perfect. That is a perfect price. I would not want it any higher than 100. 100 is very, very nice for this. And when you look at the set, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like this is the only set of the January wave where I feel like I am getting $100 worth here. You do get one minifigure, technically, which is Grogu. Again, we've gotten Grogu a million times. I have a bucket full of them, so, like, you don't really need another Grogu. But the big draw here is the build. The new Grogu build not only looks, like, more, like, presentable on the display, because he's not massive. He looks like a little child. But also, his little hover chair is kind of peak. Like, the building techniques on that look so nice. It is so clean. To me, this is by far the best set. This is a huge W. Huge W. Huge W set here. I mean, it is truly peak. But truly, at the end of the day, we all lose. Because of LEGO's dumb greed, making these all so stupidly expensive for no reason. If you saw I was complaining a lot in this video, maybe if you like it enough, I'll make one on the LEGO Marvel sets, and then you'll really see me get angry. Nah, but overall, I think all of these sets, as a whole, are nice. There is very few sets here that I think don't look good, that I don't like. However, the pricing just hurts. It really hinders my enjoyment. And it sucks too, because there's a lot of these sets like the ARC 170 and Ahsoka's Interceptor that I really want to love. I want to love those sets, but LEGO isn't letting me. Let me like your sets. I don't know. That's really about it for the second channel video. If you enjoyed, then yeah, cool. I hope you did, maybe. I don't know. Should have new main channel videos out soon. I am kind of cooking, I'm trying. Okay, but holiday season be crazy. The videos are taking so long. But yeah, they should be out soon. Don't worry about it. So yeah, see you all next time. Bye bye.